Hi there, and welcome to Marble Horse TV. And I want to talk about the signing, well, not signing, but how can I say it? But yeah, I have to say potential signing of Anana from Ajax. Now, this is there was talk of the his case where he says he forgot the he forgot the well, not forgot, but he took well, a prohibited substance by mistake. Um, and we're apparently interested in him, and this obviously would complicate his deal. The thing is, though, is that his suspension is down from 12 months to 9 months. So I think the ban was issued in February, so 9 months is what? February's the second month. So yes, November. So this is actually from, well, I presume the ruling from the Court of Arbitration for Sport, which is the highest body for arbitrating in most world sports. So not just football, but I suppose cricket, tennis, motorsport, whatever. Um, so what they're essentially saying is that the Court of Arbitration for Sport (CAS) has issued its decision in appeal arbitration proceedings between Andre Nana and the Union of European Football Associations (UEFA) in relation to the decision issued by UEFA appeals body on the 4th of February 2021. That's the decision that's being challenged, obviously, which Andre Nana was found to have committed an anti-doping rule violation without significant fault. Fira semi, the specified substance on the WADA prohibited list, and sanctioned with a 12-month suspension. The panel of CAS arbitrators in charge, well, I'm not going to read it, essentially it's been on appeal from Anana, and obviously his agent and excuse me, lawyers and stuff have essentially cut it down from 12 months to 9 months. So yeah, it's going to end on the 3rd of November. All right, cool. Um, so they're saying that no significant fault, so they're saying it was by mistake, could be attributed to Andre Nana who had ingested medication destined for another person in error. On that basis, the panel considered that a 9 month ban was appropriate to the negligence committed and reduced the suspension by 3 months, but could not accept the goalkeeper's request for the removal of the suspension entirely. So all right, cool. So he has to live with not playing until November. Um, the thing is, I'll take Onana. I think he's decent. Um, there is the issue of Afcon, which, from what I hear, may not go ahead, so that may not be a complication. And we do obviously have a lot of players who are play for African countries: El Neni, Partey, Pepe, um, Aubameyang. I think Gabon qualified for the Afcon, so yeah, that could be a potential issue if like half our first team are away. But having said that, I think Onana is a decent keeper. I think he's an upgrade on Leno. I think he's of a similar mold to Leno, similar build. He's agile. He's a good shot stopper. His distribution is good. So yeah, if Leno leaves and Onana comes in, that's a good thing. The thing is though is that okay, he's available to play again from November. So if we do sign him, does this ban mean that he's banned from transfer activity or actually playing or actually trading? Because if we do sign him, does that mean he can't trade at all? Because if we sign him in, obviously this is the summer now, and he trains, then at least he'll meet his teammates. He'll obviously be working with Arteta and the goalkeeping coach. He'll know the tactical setup and stuff, and he's training, so he's keeping himself match fit to the time when he comes, he's available to play. If Afcon gets suspended, then obviously he would have January to play. Um, so yeah, in principle, I'll take it. Even if Afcon is goes ahead still, then I think the thing is though, even if Afcon does go ahead, we're not just signing him for a season, we'll be signing him for the long haul. Because how old is he? 24, 25? He's like 26. So if we have a good 5 to 10 years out of him, I think that's pretty good going. So, and he's going to have to go to AFCON anyway in the future. So that's probably just something we just have to take on the chin. Um, so I don't think this is a major complication, but in principle, I wouldn't mind him going away to AFCON, or the fact that I think the club can probably work something out to get him, despite the fact he may not, well, obviously, would be able to play and stuff. So I also want to discuss this Eddie Nketiah contract. So apparently he's been offered a new deal, and it's supposedly to protect his value. Now, Eddie Nketiah, for me, I don't think he's at the level to take us forward, and I think with Balogun signing a contract, I think I think we need to sell him. I don't think we're going to sell Lacazette. I don't think we're going to sell Aubameyang. I have no inside knowledge, but I'm not sure if they're either going to leave, to be honest. I think if we're keeping him, then maybe it is to raise his value. But say raising his value, how far would that get us? Because how much is Eddie Nketiah worth? Yes, he's young, but he hasn't done much in his Arsenal career. And I think yes, he scored goals for England under 21s, is it? But again, that's not the highest level. He's not a full international. How many Premier League games has he ever played? Probably about, since he made his debut, that was almost 4 years ago, probably what? Excuse me, about 60. So 60 games over what, 4 years? When in 4 years, there's what, 38 games a season. That's well over 100, right? In 4 years, well over 100. So that's less than what? I'll be surprised if he has any more than 100. I doubt it. Probably maybe 60 to 100. I'll say. So in terms of the value we'll get from him, probably what, 10 million tops. So I don't see what extra value he would add, frankly. I think basically we need to manage our squad well, and I think Eddie Nketiah really, I don't think has much of a future in the club. I don't think he's a striker who really can take us to the next level. Now we have Balogun. Balogun signed a new deal, and I think he really needs to prove what he's about. So yeah, I think that's just my short views on Nketiah. So yeah, that's a short and sweet video now. But I just wanted to discuss this Onana thing and the Nketiah thing. So yeah, thanks a lot.